Hurricane. Luke Combs on B105. Good morning. Welcome to Monday, April 1st. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. So it's April Fool's Day. I'm already scared because I keep forgetting that it's April Fool's Day.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I don't trust anyone around here. Let's be honest.
Who's around here? It's me.
Yeah. Okay. You're not like a prankster, but I can see you trying to pull one over on me, like pretending John Party's on the phone or something. That would be great. I don't think I've ever talked to him on the phone.
Well, let me see. I got a few hours. Let me see if I can pull something together here. I don't know. Gosh.
That is funny.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm just scared. My mom is like a huge prankster.
Maybe I have your mom on the phone.
I mean, we could.
That'd
she
be
doesn't
impossible.
answer.
We can't ever get a hold of her. Okay. Morgan Wallen, Man Made a Bar, B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren and the B105 Buzz. What's happening? Brought to you by East Central Energy, member-owned, homegrown, community-focused since 1936. I'm going to start off with something. I kind of stirred the hornet's nest.
Okay.
Stirred the pot, hit the hornet's nest. I don't know. I don't know sayings. Whatever. But anyway, I put this article up on Friday, and I said, the buying up Park Point is just the beginning for Duluth.
I know you're scaring people.
I don't mean to scare people, but I mean, here's the deal. We got people moving here from, like, climate refugees from California, wildfires. Like, The Daily Show was here doing a thing on it. We're talking to people that moved here from California and stuff like that. Kathy Cargill, buying up Park Point, and then that whole uncomfortable spat we've had with her.
Yeah.
On that,
people
the
are,
cities
like,
had with that.
very, very heated about that. And I'm just like, I don't like that. She said that we were whatever.
Small-minded.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. The problem is that single-family housing is already difficult. It's like the cost of finding a house is just ridiculous right now in Duluth and even in Superior.
You don't have to tell me.
I know you don't have to tell you. I feel so bad for you. Don't cry.
Super
Don't
fun. Super fun stuff.
But, there's places like this, too, where the Airbnbs are taking over, like Two Harbors. They don't have they have a housing problem because they have, people are buying Airbnbs, or they buy them, turn them to Airbnbs, and they sit vacant for the winter months.
Right. I know. I wish that there was
this could be happening more and more.
Yeah, I was going to say laws against it, which I don't want to create a bill or something, but it is sad when, people have lived here for years, they want to buy a house, but they can't.
It's really tough right now. Yeah.
Yep.
And you know that. But anyway, that's something I just stirred the pot on a little bit. Didn't mean to really.
No, you did mean to.
A little bit.
You did.
A little bit.
You knew what you were doing. Well, I have something less controversial, and I feel like you're kind of the king of giving blood. You've done it a bunch.
I haven't given blood in a long time, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
In a minute. Go ahead,
there's a Battle of the Badges blood drive coming to Duluth in April. Obviously, there's been a ton of blood shortages, especially over the past few years. So they have Team Duluth Fire Department, Team Duluth Police Department, Team Mayo Clinic. You can give blood and then choose whose team you want to be part of, and they're making it a little competition thing. So,
okay, here's why I haven't been giving blood, and I need to. I need to go back in.
Okay.
But it's because they changed it. They only are open like one day a month now, the place I was going.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to drive around and follow the Bloodmobile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got to find a new place to go. And then also, sometimes when they do pop up, can you donate blood if you've been drinking?
Ken, oh my gosh.
No. I know you can't, but I was wondering how long does it have to? How long? Because
I have all of those details, b105country.com.
24 hours prior to your donation. Man.
So that's why you haven't been giving blood. Oh, my gosh,
Not at
Ken.
all, huh? Wow. Hey, I've donated gallons of blood over the year. No, maybe a few pints. I don't know. I've gone like 4 or 5 times.
It said you have to weigh like 110 pounds. I'm like,
not a problem.
Not a problem for me.
Can I give 3 times that amount? Do I get more for that? It's also a good way to burn calories, too.
Okay, that's good. I don't want that to be the reason why, but...
Well, anyway, there you go. That's B105 Buzz and a little extra on the Breakfast Club. Ride the Green, different round here. That's Luke Combs on B105, the Northland's #1 for New Country. It's Ken and Lauren. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Did you get enough deviled eggs? Did you have any deviled eggs?
No, I didn't. That sounds good.
I had a ton, so look out.
I almost bought some at the grocery store. Will not say the grocery store. And then I was like, I don't see that ending well. Just eating them for lunch. I just don't see that.
You mean like already made deviled eggs?
Yeah.
You know how to make deviled eggs?
Yeah, but it's easier to just buy them.
It's a lot of money, though, especially at the prices of eggs.
I know.
B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Can you tell us a little bit what's coming up in Lauren's Country Lowdown, 645?
I sure can. Really sad story. I honestly almost cried. I couldn't, read it all at once. It's like, I don't know how to phrase it. Like, it's sad but uplifting and like kind of spooky too. You'll know what I'm saying.
Wow.
CMT Music Awards news, and then got to talk about Beyonce's country album.
You're throwing a lot of emotions at us.
I know,
this morning.
you'll get it. You'll understand.
Okay. Am I going to be all right?
Yeah, it's just like...
If you're crying, I don't want to be around that.
I cry a lot, though.
Yeah. I didn't say that.
Just for a rom-com, crying.
Well, you want to make a guy uncomfortable, just start crying. That's all you got to do.
Good to know. Would that make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, big time.
Okay, next time our boss walks by, I'm going to start crying.
Oh, yeah, and then they're going to think I said something. That's what everybody always goes to. It's like, oh, what did Ken do? He's a big meanie.
You're not mean.
I'm taking shots all the time over here. It's all right. Well, don't cry. Coming up, 6:45, Lauren's Country Lowdown. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. Here we go, the 7:10 laugh off.
Okay, so who won last time? I did, so I'm going to go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Ken, I really hate spring cleaning. Those things just bounce all over the place.
You used that one last week.
No, I didn't. I used a spring joke, but not that one.
Oh, it's a different spring and bounce.
Yep.
The punchline was the same.
Who cares? It's a different joke.
Is it really a different joke?
Yeah.
I swear, I heard that the same joke you used the other day.
Of all things to remember, no, that is a new
Because
joke.
then I was thinking about bounce dryer sheets.
Yeah, like I've had different spring jokes, but not that one.
But they all had to bounce as a part of the punchline.
Maybe.
Okay.
Just wait and see.
Same joke.
It's not the same joke.
Lauren asked my friend Nick if he had 5 cents I could borrow, but he was Nicholas.
I like that. That was cute. I think you might have used this one before, but I don't know. So
I'll let you know.
I'm not going to risk it. And I just put all of my money in the freezer. I just like cold hard cash.
Why do people do that? Some people do that. Yeah,
Do
put
they?
money in their freezer.
I don't know.
I think it's hot. Maybe it's in
Make
movies.
it like crisp.
I think it's people are hiding it. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I've never heard of anyone doing that.
Lauren, I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. Feel like something inside of me died.
Okay, dumb. Sometimes it's the really dumb ones that just catch me off guard. And that's when I laugh. Good job.
We died. I tried a new thing this year for Easter's. We used like these little egg cups, that colored cups. You just add water.
Oh.
Because how lazy do we need to be these days?
Right.
but it worked out pretty.
Whatever
pretty
works.
Slick. Lots of eggs over the weekend. Lots of eggs. Mm-hmm. Big weekend. Anyway.
Great big weekend for Ken.
Yeah, it was. 7:13 and B105. We'll have more for you coming up next here in the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. We got your brain teaser question today. Mm-hmm. It's a good one, a good reminder as well.
Yeah, it is. So 1 in 4 people will do this today. What is it? I'm scared.
Yeah, it's not. Like they're actually doing something doing something to them. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So 1 in 4 people will have this happen to them today.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Yeah. It's a better way of phrasing it.
That's 25% of people. So 1 in 4 people say that this, or 1 in 4 people will have this happen to them today, and today specific.
True.
Got it. 727-B105.
Whew.
What's the prize?
Papa Murphy's.
You still have that, huh?
We still have that.
Slinging some pizzas. Slinging some Zaz out there. Okay.
That was interesting. So, yeah, you get a large pepperoni pizza, calzone, cheese bread, all that good stuff.
Call now. Good luck. 1 in 4 people have this happen to them today. 727-B105. Lou Brott. B105 Breakfast Club. Ken and Lauren, here we go. Your brain needs your question today.
Okay, 1 in 4 people will... How did you phrase it? I like how you phrased it.
1 in 4 people have this happen to them today.
Okay.
Right? Phone's ringing. Let's take a guess here. Hi, B105. What do you think?
They'll get pranked?
Yeah, fall for a prank. It's
so scary out there.
It's a reminder. It's April Fool's Day.
It is. On a Monday, too.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, have you been pranked any time recently for April Fools?
Not that I can recall, but it might be coming.
A few years ago, my wife and my sister-in-law pranked me that my sister-in-law was going to be moving into our basement.
I love that.
And I said, is this a prank? And they said no. And then they kept the joke going all day. And then I think they broke the international rule of pranks, because if you ask if it's a prank, then they have to say yes, right?
Is that a rule?
I think so.
I don't know if that's a rule.
I've never heard that.
Well, that's what I thought. I guess I'm wrong.
But it didn't happen, so you're okay. Who's this?
This is Carly.
Hey, Carly, congratulations. You got some Papa Murphy's prize pack for you, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for playing. I'm looking up, I'm trying to figure out if there are rules for April Fool's Day, but I don't really think I can't find anything on the web.
I think the rule is that we've been through enough and we've moved past it as a society. Although I do love a good prank, not on a Monday, not today. I did come across a story that maybe you've heard of, like a prank gone wrong involving UFOs, like over 10 years ago. I kind of want to talk about it coming up because, like, I was reading about it this weekend and it's crazy.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Want to talk about that?
It's like an early edition of Ken's Weird News.
A little prequel.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, a prequel. Love it.
There's one rule, and some people say that April Fool's jokes end at noon on today, and so no pranks after noon today.
Oh,
that's
I
a
love
rule
that.
in
So
there.
we just have to make it to noon.
It's a long way around here.
I'm going to turn off my light in my office, shut the door, lock
Hide
it.
under your desk.
No one's going to find me until 12:01. Please don't.
That's good team building. 728 B105 Mexico B105. It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Good morning. 741 and today going to be pretty nice. 39 or so. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Quieter week for us. Sure.
So Mercury's in retrograde starting today. Want to point that out. It's also April Fool's, which seems like really mean, especially on a Monday. But I saw this over the weekend and it made me think of you. Because, you have Ken's Weird News. We always talk about UFOs.
Tomorrow at this time, yes.
It might also be a warning. So apparently this happened back in 2010. I've never heard about it, obviously. But this happened in Jordan. And apparently a newspaper there published a front page story on April 1st about a fake UFO landing. So it basically said that 10-foot tall aliens in flying saucers came down. They landed in this desert town. I think you pronounce it Jafar. And the report was like really detailed. It said they lit up the whole town. They interrupted communications. This was so bad that people called out of school. Some of the residents were evacuating.
Wow.
And it was all just like a joke. And like the newspaper editor was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't think people would actually believe this. But yeah, they almost did like an evacuation of the whole town because that's how much hysteria was going on. So don't do that.
Especially
just
these days. You can't.
No, don't. Just don't.
That reminds me of of course, the one that was the War of the Worlds radio broadcast. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Wells? I
was just reading about that one. That's not a good prank.
Well, they said at the beginning that it was, and this is the following's not real, blah, blah, blah. They said that, but people didn't tune in from the very beginning, so they caught in the middle of it, right?
Oh, my gosh. I was reading about another one, too, about spaghetti. It was called the Great Spaghetti Harvest, and this happened in 1957. The BBC was like, oh, there's like a heavy spaghetti crop this year or whatever, and then they cut to like people picking spaghetti off the trees and like the bushes, and like people didn't really, I guess, know much about spaghetti at that time. I would fall for that.
Where do you get spaghetti from? Well,
right.
They're spaghetti trees, right?
I wouldn't be mad at it. But anyway, so let's just be careful. I already saw like a meme of a whale in Lake Superior, and it was like, oh, whale watching in Lake Superior.
Right.
Obviously fake.
One time we did the prank, which, I don't do these anymore, but that there were submarine races going on out on the bay, and you can go out and watch them because, there's submarine races.
Yeah.
You can't see them, right?
Right. People
fell for it.
Yeah.
That we're going to put grizzly bears, and the DNR was going to put grizzly bears into the Boundary Waters area.
Tough.
People got pretty upset about that, including the DNR. So,
yeah, let's just not and say we did. Yep.
Right. Got it. Well, look out today. Mercury's in retrograde. It's April Fool's Day. You never know.
There's just a lot going on.
Morgan. Lauren's Country Lowdown on B105. Lay it down, Lauren.
So this is like, I shouldn't laugh. I like Jason Aldean. He was asked about a future in acting.
Oh, boy.
Do you remember he was in a movie in 2013 called like Sweetwater? It looked kind of like a Western.
Yeah, I remember that now. I don't think I ever watched it.
I don't know if it made an impact. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he just did an interview with Taste of Country Nights, and he was asked, would you act again? He says that he gets a ton of offers to act and has over the years.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know, but he says that it has to be good material, which, like, I don't know, like, maybe he's getting that or not. I don't know. But he said that when he was in the film in 2013, he didn't really like it. He says he kind of wants to stay in his own lane, which I respect. because you know this is a peeve I have. But yeah, he said that he would do it if it was like a really, really good role where he felt like he couldn't turn it down. But he said he didn't really like it that much.
Well,
and when you're a billionaire country artist, I feel like you're fine. You don't need to do that, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't need the income from like B or C or D list movies.
Right.
You know?
Right. Even though some of those are really good. Like Janet Kramer, someone who's in a lot of those, and like I respect it.
She's in a lot of those?
She's in a lot of really bad movies.
You've seen them, though.
I've seen some of them. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. But anyways.
Janet Kramer's easy on the eyes, too. So that's not hard to say.
Okay. So Hardy is being a little bit shady. We were talking about him Friday because he released his Joe Diffie tribute mixtape number 3. Has a lot of amazing collaborations on there, but he also threw some shade at Beyonce, which maybe it's like all in good fun, or maybe it's because they dropped their albums on the same day. But he shared a video because he just headlined the Houston Rodeo, and the caption said, "Didn't see Beyonce at the rodeo."
Ooh.
I feel like Hardy's a little shady.
Yeah.
I probably would be too if like Beyonce released an album on the same day as me, because that's what people are going to talk about, you know?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So maybe he was just trying to be funny. I don't know. But I do really enjoy the collaborations and everything with the Joe Diffie tribute, because Toby Keith is on there with Luke Combs, and Lainey Wilson's on there with Tracy Lawrence. It's just got a lot of good collaborations. So you can read about those, B105country.com. And then we had a Clint Black winning weekend. I'm going to pick some winners, and then we're going to announce them tomorrow during Lauren's Country Lowdown. So if you didn't enter, you snooze, you lose. But check your email, because I'm going to pick those today.
Got it, Lauren. And tomorrow during Lauren's Country Lowdown,
I'll announce some winners. Yep.
Yeah, that Beyonce country album was a topic at Easter yesterday. Everybody wanted my take on it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's not country. And I said, well, you know, what is country? Genre busting, as she says.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
A bop is a bop.
I haven't listened to the whole album, but I'm being open-minded.
Dolly Parton likes it.
And then
She's also making a lot of money off it.
That's true, too. Yeah, right. There's a lot of royalties there for sure. Well, Lauren's Country Lowdown, thank you. Jelly Roll, halfway to hell, B105. It is Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Good morning, 7:56, and coming up just a little bit, 8:20, our first chance for you to win cash with the B105 Cash Cow.
Yep, so I am going to send out an app alert here in a minute. You can also go to B105country.com, look for the giant photo of the cow, and just get ready to enter as many as you can. You want to get the first code, because otherwise you're going to be off, you know, like, because we give you codes 820, 920, 1020. You don't want to miss the 820, because then you could be behind.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
I know.
You know, we've been doing this for a long time.
I was just thinking about how many times I'm going to get asked for a code today.
I know. And it's like, okay, you got to be listening, but also like, you know, we're softies.
We'll help you out.
Yeah, well, we're not sticklers.
Well, not in this case.
No, other cases.
There's other places we draw the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of line drawing going on here. Okay, 820, your first cash cow code. Listen for that, and have the app ready right now with B105country.com. Keith Urban, Wasted Time on B105, the Northland's number one for new country. It's Ken and Lauren. So this is interesting. There's the future's kind of scary. We know that.
The present is scary.
I saw some of this robotic stuff. Like I saw the other day, this robotic. It's a robot that's been worked with Chat GPT or whatever, that AI thing.
Yeah.
And like you tell it to do things, and then it would like understand what it's doing, and then talk to you. And it was very. It's great, crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Self-driving cars are a big thing now.
I'm not getting in one of those. Mm-mm. I'm not.
I don't know. Okay, well, I trust them. Or okay. I think I would.
Not
eventually.
Right away, not like the trial version.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But anyway, there's going to be, in the future, and this could be happening here because it could happen everywhere, that there's been talk about adding a fourth light to the traffic lights. Because, you know, you got red, stop, yellow, clear the intersection, green, go, right? Mm-hmm. There could soon be a white one. And the white light is going to be so that, because the way that autonomous vehicles work is that they can communicate with each other and the traffic light.
Right.
So it can increase flow if you just let the computers do it. But the white light would be to tell the driver, a real person, to just follow the car in front of you. Do what they do. I
feel like this is asking for trouble because people already have issues with just the
I know.
Red, yellow, green.
Yeah.
So I feel like to retrain everybody's minds, that's a little risky.
It took forever for people to figure out the yellow flashing arrow, you know?
Yeah, people still don't know.
And roundabouts.
Yeah, or a green arrow. I'm like, you can go. Oh, people do not know how to do roundabouts, and I'm not going to lie, like they're not where I shine either. But yeah, people really.
I had some Easter guests get turned around in a roundabout and headed the wrong way back over the bridge.
I did that this weekend too. It's fine. It gets confusing.
How do I get out of this?
I panic.
Okay, well, anyway, that's something that could be happening. You can check it out, B105country.com. I got the story up there for you. Jason Aldean, she's country on B105. Lauren, have you ever hired a hitman?
Okay, no. Aggressive.
I mean, not for just anything, but just, or not
no,
like...
and if I did, I wouldn't probably say on here. But no, I haven't. That's not something I ever hope to do.
Some jerk today coming up about a hitman. A hit gone terribly wrong.
Oh.
It's like Law and Order meets...
Love that.
The Breakfast Club. Yeah.
Love that. Did you see what I sent you? I sent you a jerk as well.
Oh, yeah. The other day I didn't open it. I meant to get to it later and I never did.
Thanks.
We'll save that for tomorrow.
I love
that for tomorrow.
The honesty.
I got a lot of messages at that time and I didn't have time to read through them.
Sorry, it was so popular.
No, most of it was not, Okay, I'll look into it and we'll have that story tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Lauren. That's next here at B105. B105, Northland's number one for new country. So let me pose this question here. What do you think it would cost? What do you think hiring a hitman would cost if?
Why do you keep asking me questions about hitmen?
Because that's what the story is about.
Okay.
It's about a criminal story.
Like $50,000?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like tens of thousands of dollars, right? That's what it costs.
Right, at least $50K, I would say.
Man paid a hitman $5,000.
Someone is hurting for money.
Do you get a punch card with that deal or something?
Yeah, what?
I mean, my gosh. But anyway, he was. But it turned out the hitman was actually a federal agent because an informant. He went to a guy saying, "Hey,
this is Blue Bloods."
I know there is an episode of Blue Bloods with Joe's in it, and then undercover stuff going on, right? But anyway, went to this guy and said, "Hey, I got a business rival I want you to take out." And they said, how much? And he goes, about $10,000. And the guy goes, I already got a guy that'll do it for $5,000. So he's bartering with the undercover agent or whatever. Anyway, no, crime doesn't pay. And,
that's not worth it. Not that you should ever accept an offer to be a hitman, but that is very low.
Well, the funny thing too is only $2,500 in down payment cash, and it gets you to the rest later. It's like, wow.
The rest later. Oh,
I would never do anything like this. But I guess my criminal mind doesn't. I would have thought it'd be a lot more.
It's the Blue Bloods you've been watching.
Way too much of it, that's for sure. Have you started season 3 yet?
No, I can't.
You still can't?
Season 3? You mean
or season 14?
I'm not strong enough. I started it and then I was like, I'm not ready.
I'm on episode 3 of season 14. So
I can't. I'm not ready.
They're going out on. They're going out full send.
It might be saved. You just never know.
Jamie with a neck tattoo? Come on. Lee Bryce, Hard to Love on B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Okay, we just had a story about a hitman. Let's turn this around. I have a good story here.
Yeah, so this is a very long story if you want all of the history and whatnot. But 2 former high school crushes just got married. Now they are 88. They just reconnected at their class reunion and they decided, let's get married. So they tied the knot in March in Florida. Their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren were there. So basically, they went to school together in the 1950s. They had a crush on each other growing up. 70 years have passed since they first met each other and kind of had a little crush. And now they're getting married. Or they are married, excuse me.
So they obviously went on and then had separate lives with separate spouses or whatever. And I'm assuming...
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a nice
So they both have their own stories. Unfortunately, his wife passed away.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
And the woman, she got divorced, raised 3 kids of her own, retired, had a great life, all that. But yeah, they reunited at their class reunion in 2003. And then they, kind of just thought about each other. And then they met up and they said, let's get married. We're 88. Let's do it.
Well, that's cute. Wonderful.
It's a really long love story, so just Google it and you'll be able to read more and see their photo. But I'm here for it. It's never too late to find love.
Sounds like another Notebook movie.
They should make this a movie.
But instead of them being apart for just a couple years, it's their entire lives.
Right.
It's something.
But it's cute. They're in their golden years together now.
Aw.
That's so cute.
You're gonna cry, aren't you?
No, I'm okay, but that's really cute.
Hard. That's Brian Martin. We ride on B105. He's got a heck of a backstory. We were talking about that last week. You look into that. It's got a lot of material to write from. That's for sure.
I know. I was like, oh, who is he? I'm just going to do a quick Google, and I'm like,
oh, yeah, you get sucked into the story.
Been through it.
Yeah, sure, certainly has. B105 Workday kickoff next, and we have another cash cow code for you at 9:20. Your second one for the B105. Your chance to win $30,000 in cash. Okay, that's next to B105. John Party, Heartache on the dance floor. Didn't he take some acting classes? What was that?
I'm sorry. I love John Party. I don't see him as an actor.
He did. I thought he did take some acting classes during COVID or something because he was doing his John Party variety show for a while on CMT or something like that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I just subconsciously blacked that out. I can't picture him doing that. He's great.
I can't.
When you're great at music, just stay there.
Well, the reason I was wondering that is because you talked about Jason Aldean and how he's turned down acting jobs in the past.
I wonder who's we should hire Jason Aldean for this.
I don't know. That was interesting.
That's just so random,
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Tracy Adkins, he's been doing acting. Tim McGraw, Dwight Yoakam. Who else am I missing?
Tim McGraw's been in good movies.
Yeah, he has.
That's legit, but...
You got to start somewhere, though.
Yeah, you do.
It ain't my fault. Brothers Osborne on B105, Northland's... B105, Northland's number one for New Country. We'll see you later. We'll see you tomorrow. And actually, we'll talk to you again at 10:20 and 11:20 and 1:20 and 12:20. I missed an hour there. With the B105 cash cow code words.
20 after every...